Welcome to a deep dive into the future of jobs.
That's right.
We'll be using two sources.
Yes.
One is the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs Report 2025,
Okay.
and the other is The Power of the Subconscious Mind.
Interesting combination.
And you might be wondering how those two connect.
Yeah, how do those two connect?
Well, stick with us because this deep dive is all about equipping you with the knowledge and the mental tools to not just survive,
Right.
but thrive in the rapidly changing world of work.
I like it.
So we'll start with the WEF report.
Okay.
It is this treasure trove of data from over 1,000 companies.
Wow.
And it gives us a real-world view of what employers are thinking and planning for.
Yeah, that's a great place to start.
But data alone isn't enough, is it?
That's right.
It's like having a map but no compass.
Ah, I see.
So that's where the power of the subconscious mind comes in.
Yeah.
It's all about harnessing your inner potential to navigate the changes ahead.
I like that.
Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
So think of it this way. The report gives us the
okay.
what's happening in the job market.
Uh-huh.
The book gives us the how.
Okay.
The how to mentally and emotionally position ourselves to succeed in that landscape.
I see.
Okay, so let's dive into the WEF report
Let's do it.
and uncover those big macro trends that are already reshaping the global job market.
Okay.
They've identified 4 major forces.
Okay.
And the first one is pretty much impossible to ignore.
What's that?
Broadening digital access.
Oh, yeah.
By 2030, 60% of employers expect this to have completely reshaped their business models.
That's a huge number.
It's mind-blowing.
It is.
So, and this isn't just about everyone having a smartphone.
Sure.
We're talking about the integration of AI, robotics, energy tech,
Wow.
a whole digital revolution that's happening at lightning speed.
It really is.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
This digital explosion is creating both the fastest growing and the fastest declining job roles.
Wow.
What stands out to you in that data?
Well, I think the sheer scale of the change is what's really striking.
Yeah.
And, there's been a lot of talk about specific jobs disappearing. But I think what's more important is understanding the underlying skills shift that's happening.
Okay.
So, for example, instead of simply saying tech skills are important, the report dives into specifics, highlighting the need for niche expertise in areas like AI and big data cybersecurity, and even something called prompt engineering.
Prompt engineering.
Which relates to how we interact with AI.
So it's not just about learning the code anymore.
No, not at all.
It's about understanding how to leverage these advanced technologies,
right.
even if you're not a programmer.
Exactly.
And it's this ability to adapt and evolve
Yes.
that ties directly into the wisdom from the power of the subconscious mind.
I see that.
So even if you're feeling overwhelmed by the pace of change,
Okay.
remember that you have the power to reprogram your subconscious with positive affirmations. So instead of thinking, I'm too old to learn this stuff,
Yeah.
you might say, I am capable of learning anything I set my mind to.
I love that.
Exactly.
Great. That's a great one.
You're training your mind to embrace the challenge,
Yes.
to see it as an opportunity rather than a threat.
I like it.
And that mindset shift is essential,
Yeah.
not just for tech, but for all the major trends the report highlights.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's move on to the next big force,
Okay.
climate change.
All right.
This one feels especially urgent, right?
Absolutely.
Mitigation and adaptation are top priorities globally.
Yes.
And that's driving huge demand for green roles. Things like renewable energy engineers, environmental specialists, and sustainability experts.
Interesting.
What's fascinating here
Yeah.
is that the supply of these green skills is lagging behind the demand.
That's a problem.
It is a problem.
Yeah.
So there's a real opportunity for people who are passionate about making a difference in this area. But how can someone use the power of the subconscious mind
Right.
to break into this seemingly competitive field?
Well, the power of the subconscious mind talks about
Yeah.
the importance of creating vivid mental images of yourself thriving in your desired role.
Okay.
If you can see it and you can feel it,
Uh-huh.
you're much more likely to attract those opportunities.
That's powerful stuff.
It is.
Okay. On to trend number 3, demographic shifts.
All right.
This one might seem a bit less dramatic than AI or climate change.
Yeah.
But it's just as significant, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
The report paints a picture of aging populations in developed economies and expanding working age populations in developing ones.
Right.
And this isn't just an abstract statistic.
No, it's not.
It has huge implications for healthcare systems,
Yeah.
education,
Wow.
and even how companies manage talent across different generations.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's a global seesaw effect.
Yeah.
And just when you thought things couldn't get any more complex,
oh no,
there's the fourth trend.
What's that?
Geoeconomic fragmentation.
Geoeconomic fragmentation.
No, this one is a bit harder to grasp
Yes.
because it's more about global politics
Right.
and economic tensions.
Okay.
So think trade wars,
Yeah.
government subsidies,
Right.
even things like resource scarcity.
Yeah.
It creates a lot of uncertainty for businesses,
Uh-huh.
which in turn impacts the types of jobs that are needed.
Okay.
So it sounds like this trend is all about adaptability and resilience.
It really is.
Wouldn't you say those qualities are key
Yes.
in navigating any of the big shifts we've talked about so far?
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head.
And that's where the power of your subconscious mind becomes so crucial.
I agree.
The power of the subconscious mind is filled with practical techniques
Uh-huh.
for overcoming the fear of change
Okay.
and building your confidence in the face of uncertainty.
So important.
So it's not just about knowing what's coming.
No.
It's about developing the mental and emotional tools to adapt and thrive, no matter what the future throws at us.
You wrote it.
Exactly.
That's it.
We can't control all the external forces at play,
Uh-huh.
but we can control our inner response to them.
Yes.
And that's what gives us the power to shape our own destiny in this evolving world of work.
I like that a lot.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here,
We have.
from digital transformation to geopolitical shifts.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Okay.
Which jobs are actually growing
All right.
and which are on the decline?
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to know.
The report has some pretty eye-opening statistics on that front, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's important to remember that there are two ways to look at this.
Okay.
Percentage growth and absolute numbers.
All right.
So the fastest growing jobs, percentage-wise,
Uh-huh.
are dominated by technology.
Okay.
Things like big data specialists, fintech engineers,
All right.
and AI and machine learning experts.
Makes sense.
But the report also makes it clear that these roles are often highly specialized and may not represent the largest areas of job growth overall.
Right. I see.
So what does that mean for someone who's maybe not a tech whiz,
Mm-hmm.
but still wants to find a secure and fulfilling career path?
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's where it gets interesting.
Okay, tell me more.
While those tech jobs are seeing the fastest growth in percentage terms,
Okay.
the largest absolute job growth is happening in more traditional sectors,
Oh, interesting.
like agriculture,
Yeah.
construction, transportation,
Mm-hmm.
and even the care economy.
Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that.
That's reassuring.
It
It
is.
means there are opportunities across a wide range of fields,
Yeah,
both high-tech and more traditional.
I see.
And remember, even within these seemingly traditional sectors,
Uh-huh.
technology is playing an increasingly important role.
Oh, of course.
So whether you're interested in building sustainable farms
Right.
or caring for an aging population,
Yeah.
having at least a basic understanding of how technology is impacting those fields
Uh-huh.
will be crucial.
Absolutely.
So no matter what career path you're on,
Right.
embracing lifelong learning is essential, right?
Totally.
And that growth mindset we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I love that.
Exactly. The world is changing so rapidly
It is.
that the skills you have today might not be the skills you need tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if you have that foundation of curiosity
Uh-huh.
and a willingness to learn,
Right.
you'll be able to adapt to whatever the future holds.
So true.
That's a really empowering way to think about it.
It is.
So we've explored the macro trends shaping the future of jobs.
Okay.
But what about the individual?
Right.
What specific skills and qualities are employers going to be looking for in the years ahead?
That's the million-dollar question.
The WEF report gives us some really clear answers on that front.
Okay, what does it say?
Analytical thinking is still king,
Okay.
but right behind it are resilience and flexibility,
Interesting.
along with leadership and social influence. So it's a really interesting blend of what we traditionally think of as hard skills and soft skills, isn't it?
It is. It's like they're becoming equally important.
And that makes sense when you think about the kind of world we're moving into.
Yeah.
A world where automation and AI are changing the nature of work,
Uh-huh.
but where uniquely human skills like creativity, problem solving,
Right,
and
yeah.
emotional intelligence are becoming even more valuable.
For sure.
It's like we're moving from a world of specialists to a world of generalists,
I see.
where the ability to adapt, learn, and connect with others
Right.
is paramount.
I like that.
That's a great way to put it.
It is.
And those skills aren't just important for landing a job.
No.
They're essential for building a fulfilling and meaningful career in the long run.
Absolutely.
So how do we cultivate those skills,
Right.
especially in a world where things are changing so rapidly?
Yeah.
Where do we even begin?
Well, that's where we come full circle to the power of the subconscious mind. The power of the subconscious mind gives us a toolkit of strategies for rewiring our thinking, overcoming limiting beliefs, and building the confidence and resilience we need to not just survive, but thrive in this new world of work.
It sounds like we're moving from a what to a how.
Yeah.
We know what's happening in the world, and now we need to know how to personally embrace the changes.
Right.
And make them work for us.
You got it.
Exactly. And that's what we'll delve into in the next part of our deep dive.
Awesome. I can't wait.
We'll explore those practical strategies from the power of the subconscious mind.
Okay.
And show you how to apply them to your own career journey.
Sounds good.
I'm ready to unlock my inner potential.
Me too.
Stay tuned for part 2, where we dive deeper into this fascinating world of the subconscious mind and its power to shape our future.
Looking forward to it.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the future of jobs.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
In part 1, we explored those massive global trends that are reshaping the world of work. But now, let's shift gears and dive into the practical side of things.
All right, let's get practical.
We've got all this incredible insight from the WEF report.
Yeah.
But how do we actually use it to shape our own careers?
That's $1 million question.
That's where the real magic happens.
Let's get magical.
We turn to the power of the subconscious mind.
Okay.
And remember, this book isn't just some self-help fluff.
No, not at all.
It's about tapping into a powerful force within us that can help us navigate change and achieve success in any area of life, including our careers.
I agree.
So it feels like we're moving from the external to the internal, from understanding the world around us to understanding the power within us.
I like it.
Exactly. And one of the key takeaways from the power of the subconscious mind is that our thoughts create our reality.
Okay.
This might sound a bit woo-woo.
It does a little bit.
But if you really think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
It does.
So if we're constantly telling ourselves things like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never get that job, we're actually programming our subconscious mind
I see.
to make those beliefs come true.
Interesting.
Precisely those negative beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies.
Wow.
But the good news is
what's the good news?
that we can reprogram our subconscious mind with positive affirmations.
Oh, I like this.
It's like giving your mind a software update.
That's a great analogy.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What are some examples of affirmations that could help someone navigate the future of work?
Well, let's say you're feeling anxious about job displacement due to automation. Instead of dwelling on those fears, you might affirm, I am adaptable and resourceful, and I am capable of learning new skills.
Okay, I like that.
Or if you're struggling to break into a new industry, you could affirm, I am attracting the right opportunities, and I am confident in my ability to succeed.
So it's about replacing those self-defeating thoughts with empowering ones.
Exactly.
It sounds simple, but I can see how it could be really powerful.
It is powerful.
If you do it consistently.
Yes, consistency is key.
But it's not just about mindlessly repeating these affirmations.
Yep, it's not.
The book emphasizes the importance of feeling the emotion behind the words.
Right.
So it's not just saying, I am confident. It's feeling that confidence coursing through you.
Exactly.
The more real you can make the affirmation, the more effectively it will reprogram your subconscious mind.
I see.
Okay, so affirmations are one tool in our subconscious toolkit.
Okay, one tool down.
What else does the book recommend
right.
for navigating the future of work?
Well, visualization is another powerful technique.
Visualization.
The book encourages us to vividly imagine ourselves thriving in our desired role.
So you really have to get into it.
Yes, you have to see it, feel it.
It's not just about seeing it.
No.
It's about feeling the emotions of success, competence, and fulfillment.
Exactly.
So it's like a mental rehearsal for success.
Yeah, I like that.
I've heard about athletes using this technique to improve their performance.
All the time.
It's the same principle.
It is.
By mentally rehearsing success, we're programming our subconscious mind to attract those experiences into our reality.
I love it.
That's so cool.
It is.
But what about the fear of change?
Yes. Fear.
I think that's something a lot of people struggle with,
For sure.
especially in today's world where things are changing so rapidly.
It's understandable.
Fear is a natural human response,
Yeah, it is.
but it can be paralyzing.
Absolutely.
The key is to reframe our relationship with fear.
Okay, how do we do that?
Remember, fear is often based on our perception of events,
Okay.
not the events themselves.
Interesting.
So it's not the actual change that we're afraid of, but our thoughts and beliefs about that change.
I see.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we have the power to choose how we respond to those thoughts and beliefs.
So it's about taking control.
The power of the subconscious mind gives us tools to challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with more empowering ones.
I like it.
So instead of saying, I'm terrified of losing my job,
Yeah.
we might say, I'm
Right.
feeling some anxiety about the possibility of job changes, but I'm confident in my ability to adapt and find new opportunities.
That's a much better way to frame it.
That's a great example.
It is.
It's about acknowledging the emotion without letting it control you.
Right.
And then you can use affirmations
Yes.
and visualizations to build a sense of confidence and empowerment.
It's all coming together now.
Okay, so we've covered identifying and counteracting negative beliefs,
Okay.
using visualization, and reframing fear.
Yeah.
What's the final piece of the puzzle?
All right, let's complete the puzzle.
When it comes to navigating the future of work,
It all comes down to embracing lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning.
The world is changing so rapidly
really is.
that the skills you have today might not be the skills you need tomorrow.
That's true.
But if you have that foundation of curiosity and willingness to learn, you'll be able to adapt to whatever the future holds.
It's like that quote, the only constant is change.
Yeah, it's a cliche, but it's true.
But how do we stay ahead of the curve?
Right.
There's so much information out there, it can be overwhelming.
It can be.
That's where the WEF report can be a valuable guide.
Okay.
It highlights the specific skills that are going to be most in demand in the years ahead.
Like what?
Things like AI and data literacy, cybersecurity,
Right.
critical thinking,
Right.
and complex problem solving.
Those are important ones.
By focusing on developing those skills,
Yeah.
you're not just learning for the sake of learning,
Yeah.
you're strategically positioning yourself for success
I see.
in the future job market.
So it's about being proactive.
Exactly. So it's about combining the insights from the report
Yes.
with the practical strategies from the power of the subconscious mind.
I like that.
We can use the report to identify the skills that are in demand and then use the book strategies to develop those skills
Right.
and build the right mindset for success.
It's a winning combination.
Exactly. It's a powerful combination.
It is.
And remember, learning doesn't have to be a chore.
No, it doesn't.
It can be an exciting adventure.
Absolutely.
Explore different online courses, attend workshops, read books and articles, listen to podcasts.
There you go.
There are so many ways to learn and grow.
So many options.
The key is to find what sparks your curiosity.
Right.
It makes you feel energized and engaged.
I agree.
This is all starting to make so much sense.
It is starting to come together.
We're not just passive bystanders
No, we're not.
in this changing world of work.
Uh-huh.
We have the power to shape our own destinies
That's right.
by understanding the forces at play and using the power of our subconscious minds.
Okay.
We can create a future of work
Uh-huh.
that is not only secure,
Right.
but also fulfilling and aligned with our passions.
Yeah.
That's the key takeaway here.
It is.
It's not just about surviving.
No.
It's about thriving.
Exactly.
It's about creating a future of work that we're not just prepared for,
No.
but excited about.
I love it.
And in the final part of our deep dive,
Okay.
we'll explore how to do just that.
Looking forward to it.
I can't wait to unlock that next level of insight.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll bring it all together
Okay.
and show you how to create a future of work that is truly yours.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into the future of jobs.
It's been quite a journey.
It has.
We've explored those seismic shifts happening in the world of work, uncovered hidden opportunities,
Yeah.
and even tapped into the power of our own minds to navigate the changes ahead.
It feels like we've gone from feeling overwhelmed to feeling empowered.
I love that that's the goal.
So the World Economic Forum report gave us those data-driven insights.
Uh-huh.
But the power of the subconscious mind showed us
Yeah.
how to become active participants in shaping our own futures.
That's right. It's not about just letting it happen to us.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like we've been given a map and a compass,
Okay.
and now it's time to choose our own adventure.
I like that analogy.
So let's talk about you, the listener.
Okay, the listener.
how can you take all this information and apply it to your own unique career path?
That's what we're here for.
What steps can you take today to not just survive, but thrive in the years ahead?
Right. What can they do?
This is where it gets really personal, isn't it?
It does.
Because there's no one-size-fits-all answer.
No, not every journey is unique.
But here's a powerful exercise from the power of the subconscious mind that can help you personalize these insights.
Let's hear it.
I'm all ears.
All right, so think about one specific area in your career where you'd like to see positive change.
It could be a limiting belief that's been holding you back.
Okay, a limiting belief.
A new skill you've been wanting to learn, or even a dream job that feels out of reach.
Right, something you really want.
Now close your eyes for a moment.
Okay, close your eyes.
And visualize yourself succeeding in that area.
Just imagine it happening.
What does it feel like? What emotions are you experiencing?
Yeah, really get into it.
Really immerse yourself in that vision of success.
Yes, feel it.
Feel the confidence, the excitement, the sense of accomplishment.
That's it.
This is where those affirmations we talked about earlier come in, right?
They do. This is the perfect time to use them.
Exactly. As you're visualizing repeat affirmations that reinforce that vision.
Okay.
Things like, I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to.
Love it.
Or, I am attracting the right opportunities into my life.
That's a good one.
And remember, feel the emotion behind those words.
Yes, the emotion is key.
The stronger the emotion, the more powerfully you'll program your subconscious mind for success.
Makes sense.
It's like planting a seed in your mind and then nurturing it with positive energy.
I like that analogy.
And just like a seed needs time and nourishment to grow, your vision might not manifest overnight.
Right, it takes time.
But by consistently practicing visualization and affirmations, you're creating a powerful internal environment for that vision to take root and flourish.
It's like setting the stage for success.
Exactly. So it's all about taking those data-driven insights from the WEF report and combining them with the transformative power of your own mind.
That's the magic formula.
And here's the really exciting part. The future of work isn't something that's just happening to us.
No, it's not. We have a say in it.
It's something we're actively creating through our choices, our actions, and our beliefs.
Our beliefs shape our reality.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with a final thought.
Yeah, a final thought.
What legacy do you want to leave on the world?
That's a great question.
What impact do you want to make?
Yeah, what you want to be remembered for.
And what kind of future of work do you want to help build?
These are big questions.
They are.
But they're worth pondering.
Absolutely, because the answers lie within you.
That's right.
You have the power, the creativity, and the resilience to shape a future of work that is not only fulfilling for you, but also beneficial for society as a whole.
I love that. That's a great vision.
So thank you for joining us on this incredible journey.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you've gained valuable insights and are feeling inspired to create a future of work that is both meaningful and impactful.
That's what we hope for.
So remember, keep learning, keep growing.
Yes.
And keep believing in the power of your own amazing mind.
I agree with that.
We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.